One case of child abuse and neglect is one too many. Our social workers work tirelessly at prevention. Let's face it, it's really hard work raising children today. The economic stressors, housing costs, food costs, and transportation. Combine these stressors with getting multiple children to school, homework, and job responsibilities, it becomes overwhelming. Parents need help for their misplaced anger and behaviors they sometimes develop due to their inability to cope. Our in-home services division provides the resources, counseling, and nurturing parents and children need to make it through a rough patch.
People forget about the middle, right? When they think about Child Protective Services and an investigation or assessment coming, they always jump to foster care. And that is not a reality. The reality is that the Department of Social Services really wants to keep children in their communities and with their families. And so that is why we have in-home services. That critical piece, the critical work that we've already proven that there are some concerns within this home, but it doesn't rise to the occasion that we need to remove children. At the core, families love their children. They may just need some assistance in how to navigate things that are happening within their community that impact them.
The family has an opportunity to talk about what they can, what they will do, what they can't do, and how they best feel that they can work towards meeting those goals. And we are trying to eliminate our involvement.
It is important for a social worker to ensure that our families are equipped with the resources out here in the community so they can be self-sufficient, so they can be empowered, and therefore they have the ability to go out and seek these services on their own and be self-sufficient and successful.
The relationships formed with our social workers often last beyond the dismissal of the case when the family is in a good place. Families will circle back to their social workers to share their victories. Listen, there's no judgment, just lessons to be learned for both the family and our social workers. No experience is ever the same. Therefore, there are no packaged solutions for your family. What we focus on as Child Protection Services social workers is the child. Have you ever heard of adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs? ACEs involves childhood abuse, which includes emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. Emotional and physical neglect, including being raised in a household with violent behavior, substance abuse, divorced or separated parents, or an incarcerated parent. There is evidence that children remember trauma at a very early age, and these memories can have lasting and negative effects on children. Because of evidence-based research, we know that children with an ACEs score of 6 or higher are likely to grow up with depression and other medical and psychological disorders. On average, they are likely to die 20 years earlier than those without ACEs. Our child protective social workers are committed to advocating healthy childhoods. That translates into healthy adults in the future.
I'm that social worker that when I get a case, I like to dig deep. I like to find out where it all began. I tell my parents that I am here to serve you, I'm here to help you, I'm here to put resources in place. So I have to help them get through what they went through so that I can help them understand how they need to be here for their child to break that generational curse.
Child Protective Services social work is not for the faint of heart. Our workers are often criticized and berated for the work that we do. For all the wonderful wins and positive outcomes we achieve daily, the sheer joy that we see on a now older child's face makes it all worth it.
My why is the love of community, the love of family, the love of children.